Development Summer Internship in St. Louis, Missouri with Cigna Health Insurance. So it was the longest day, actually, but I had no idea. It completely flew by. I didn't even realize it was after 5 when we left the office. So it flew by because you pretty much just get in there, read all your emails, you're in meetings after meetings after meetings. Now I truly understand when people say that they're just constantly in meetings, but it's because it's so collaborative. So you really can't just sit in your cubicle or your conference room or your office, even if you're alone, and not work with other people. So we definitely made sure that we had a Skype group chat going so we can constantly be talking to each other, because we have a presentation that's due and we'll be presenting it to the call center tomorrow. And at first we were just talking about the summer program, and then we actually started talking about some of the pharmacy services and projections and places that Cigna would like to be in the marketplace. So that was exciting to be able to understand a little bit more of what the department here in St. Louis does. Outside of that, I was able to sit in on a meeting in regards to language for question and answer for a program that Cigna is going to be rolling out very soon. So that was exciting because I was given the task to draft talking pieces for this question and answer, and it was a given to me. Like, go ahead, and I had to do this in 20 minutes. So I literally pulled up as much information as I could, emailing all these marketing managers, trying to just gather as much info as possible. Go ahead and create a page full of talking points, present it to my supervisor, then my supervisor reviews it, sends it to his supervisor, and then we had a conference call scheduled for literally maybe 30 minutes after I turned in my draft to the supervisor, and then we worked on it some more. So that part was amazing, to be a part of a conference where I could speak up. I could actually talk about my thoughts on the talking points, the language, and then also being able to see how these two executives interact with one another. That was definitely interesting because it takes time. It's not perfect the first time around, and each person is so open to suggestions, and people see things in different ways that you do. People remember things that were said in past meetings that you may not remember, so it's just great to be able to come together and talk the way that we did. And just to think that the talking points that I worked on are going to be provided to journalists at the Wall Street Journal and Forbes. So I'm like, oh my goodness, like my words or my draft of words, the foundation that I laid will be in print. So that is amazing because it's day 2, guys. Day 2. So I'm so excited to see what else I'm just going to be doing the rest of the week, truthfully. It feels like a real full-time job, not an 8-week internship. So I'm just so thankful for Cigna, for the director, John Smith, for his vision and the amount of thought he put into each one of our tasks. So I'm going to go ahead and show you some of the food that I was talking to you about in the last video. We tried toasted ravioli. As you can see, I've been eating them, so there's only one left. But there's this toasted ravioli here, and you can definitely tell it's toasted. There's some oregano on there, and inside is beef and cheese. And then there's also this type of pizza. I'm not sure if it's specifically St. Louis pizza, but you can see how thin it is. It's very thin, so it also comes out of the oven super fast because we only had an hour for lunch, and there was a group of us. So we went ahead, ate. I was able to get something that is just St. Louis because I had never had toasted ravioli anyplace else. My water bottles here just to showcase the water bottles that Cigna gave us. I've also learned that I need to take my allergy medicine again at 4 o'clock, otherwise I'm leaving the office sneezing completely. The way out sneezing. So this was definitely a saving grace to have. So thank you, Cigna. And I wanted to let you know where we got the food from. This is not sponsored or anything like that, but just saying, if you're in St. Louis, definitely check out Imo's. It's really popular, and that's where we got our toasted ravioli. But a majority of restaurants here in St. Louis provide it because everybody in St. Louis knows what toasted ravioli is and likes it. So I am going to rush off now because I am the support staff to the Chief Medical Officer, and I am going to help her with some research for a presentation that she has tomorrow because like our director said yesterday, if any one of us fail, we all fail. So I definitely want to make sure that I'm there for her as a maybe intern. She may need to be there for me, and even my support staff member will help me when I do need that help. So I thank you for listening. Truthfully, thank you. And I just definitely wanted to document each day. So hopefully I'm able to sit down and do day 3 as well. Hopefully as early as this, so you guys can kind of see my view in the background. I had to do it really late at night last time. But anyways, thank you, and I will be doing another video tomorrow.